तो प्रभु जी का भी स्वागत करते हैं, साथ ही उनकी गुड वाइफ सुरेश्वरी माता जी, राइट, सुदर्शना माता जी यहाँ ग्रीन साड़ी में है माता जी, शी इज ऑल्सो हेयर। तो हमारा बहुत सौभाग्य, माता जी भी हमको आशीर्वाद देने के लिए यहाँ पर आई हैं। सो प्रभु जी का, माता जी का हम हार्दिक स्वागत करते हैं इस्कॉन द्वारका में बाय चैंटिंग हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे।
Thank you so much, Amakulillah Prabhuji. I was so excited to see you. I was looking forward to meeting you actually. My original plan was to go straight to वृंदावन, पहले सीधा वृंदावन जाना था, लेकिन भगवान ने प्लान को चेंज कर दिया। पिछले 2-3 महीने में हम ज़्यादा महसूस कर रहे हैं भगवान प्लान्स ऐसे चेंज करते रहते हैं। तो मेरा हिंदी क्या बहुत सीमित है, तो थोड़ा खिचड़ी पड़ेगा इसमें हिंदी और इंग्लिश का, in between, no problem. So that's it. So I'm extremely glad to be here, Prabhuji, and so wonderful seva you are all doing. So we'll start with the. So I'll read the Hindi one, just the purport and everything. I have the English also. No problem. I thought just anyway I will just read in Hindi. Okay. So we'll read from 3:15:25, third canto, 15th chapter, verse number 25. में है ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवती उत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवती नैष्टिकी। So this shloka is very nice, verse number 25. यच्च व्रजन्त्यनिमिषां वृषभानुवृत्त्या दूरे यमाह्युपरिणः स्पृहणीयशीलाः भर्तुर्मितः सुयशसः कथनानुराग वैक्लव्यबाष्पकलया पुलकीकृताङ्गाः यच्च व्रजन्त्यनिमिषां वृषभानुवृत्त्या दूरे यमाह्युपरिणः स्पृहणीयशीलाः भर्तुर्मितः सुयशसः कथनानुराग वैक्लव्यबाष्पकलया पुलकीकृताङ्गाः ऋषभानुवृत्त्या दूरे यमाह्युपरिणः स्पृहणीयशीलाः तुर्मितः सुयशसः कथनानुराग वैक्लव्यबाष्पकलया पुलकीकृताङ्गाः यच्च व्रजन्त्यनिमिषां वृषभानुवृत्या दूरे यमाह्युपरिणः स्पृहणीयशीलाः भर्तुर्मितः सुयशसः कथनानुराग मैक्लव्यबाष्पकलया पुलकीकृताङ्गाः. Mataji, okay, please. यच्च व्रजन्त्यनिमिषां वृषभानुवृत्या दूरे यमाह्युपरिणः स्पृहणीयशीलाः अर्तोर्मिताः क्षुयशसः कथनानुराग ऐक्लव्यबाष्पकलया पुलकीकृताङ्गाः. माताजी, यच्च व्रजन्त्यनिमिषां वृषभानुवृत्या दूरे यमाह्युपरिणः स्पृहणीयशीलाः कथनानुराग ऐक्लव्यबाष्पकलया पुलकीकृताङ्गाः. यच्च व्रजन्त्यनिमिषां वृषभानुवृत्या न शीलाः अर्तुर्मितः सुयशसः कथनानुराग वैक्लव्यबाष्पकलया पुलकीकृताङ्गाः. यत् वैकुंठ च and vrajanti go animisham of the demigods, Rishabha chief, Anuvritya following in the footsteps, Dure keeping at a distance, Yamaha regulative principles, he certainly, Upari above, Naha us, Sprihaniya to be desired, Shilaha good qualities, Bhartuhu of the Supreme Lord, Mitaha for one another, Suyashasaha glories, Kathana by discussions, discourses, Anuraga attraction, Vaiklavya ecstasy, Bashpakalaya tears in the eyes, Pulaki-krita shivering, Angaha bodies. Translation and purport based divine grace Abhay Charanaravindha Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Please repeat. Persons whose bodily features change in ecstasy and who breathe heavily and perspire due to hearing the glories of the Lord are promoted to the kingdom of God, even though they do not care for meditation and other austerities. The kingdom of God is above the material universes, and it is desired by Brahma and other demigods. Purport, please here. It is clearly stated herein that the kingdom of God is above the material universes. Just as there are many hundreds of thousands of higher planets above this earth, so there are many millions and billions of spiritual planets belonging to the spiritual sky. Brahmaji states herein all good qualities develop in the person of a devotee. It is stated in Srimad Bhagavatam 5th canto, 18th chapter, verse 12, that anyone who is Krishna conscious is endowed with all the good qualities of the demigods. In the material world, the qualities of the demigods are highly appreciated, just as, even in our experience, the qualities of a gentleman are more highly appreciated than the qualities of a man in ignorance or in a lower condition of life. The qualities of the demigods in the higher planets are far superior to the qualities of the inhabitants of this earth. Brahmaji confirms herewith that only persons who have developed the desirable qualities can enter into the kingdom of God. In the Chaitanya Charitamrita, the devotees' desirable qualities are described to be 26 in number. They are stated as follows. He is very kind, he does not quarrel with anyone, he accepts Krishna consciousness as the highest goal of life, he is equal to everyone, no one can find fault in his character, he is magnanimous, mild and always clean, internally and externally, he does not profess to possess anything in this material world. He is a benefactor to all living entities. He is peaceful and is a soul completely surrendered to Krishna. He has no material desire to fulfill. He is meek and humble, always steady, and has conquered the sensual activities. He does not eat more than required to maintain body and soul together. He is never mad after material identity. He is respectful to all others and does not demand respect for himself. He is very grave, very compassionate, and very friendly. He is poetic. He is expert in all activities, and he is silent in nonsense. Similarly, in Srimad Bhagavatam 3rd canto, 25th chapter, verse 21, the qualifications of a saintly person are mentioned. It is said there that a saintly person eligible to enter into the kingdom of God is very tolerant and very kind to all living entities. He is not partial. He is kind both to human beings and to animals. He is not such a fool that he will kill a goat Narayana to feed a human Narayana or Daridra Narayana. He is very kind to all living entities. Therefore, he has no enemy. He is very peaceful. These are the qualities of persons who are eligible to enter into the kingdom of God. That such a person gradually becomes liberated and enters the kingdom of God is confirmed in Srimad Bhagavatam 5th canto, 5th chapter, verse 2. The Srimad Bhagavatam 2nd canto, 3rd chapter, verse 24 also states that if a person does not cry or exhibit bodily changes after chanting the holy name of God without offense, it is to be understood that he is hard-hearted and that therefore his heart does not change even after he chants the holy name of God, Hare Krishna. These bodily changes can take place due to ecstasy when we offenselessly chant the holy name of God, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. It may be noted that there are 10 offenses we should avoid. The first offense is to decry persons who try in their lives to broadcast the glories of the Lord. People must be educated in understanding the glories of the Supreme. Therefore, the devotees who engage in preaching the glories of the Lord are never to be decried. It is the greatest offense. Furthermore, the holy name of Vishnu is the most auspicious name, and his pastimes are also non-different from the holy name of the Lord. His pastimes are also non-different from the holy name of the Lord. There are many foolish persons who say that one can chant Hare Krishna or chant the name of Kali or Durga or Shiva because they are all the same. If one thinks that the holy name of the Supreme Personality of Godhead and the names and activities of the demigods are on the same level, or if one accepts the holy name of Vishnu to be a material sound vibration, that is also an offense. The third offense is to think of the spiritual master who spreads the glories of the Lord as an ordinary human being. The fourth offense is to consider the Vedic literatures, such as the Puranas or other transcendentally revealed scriptures, to be ordinary books of knowledge. The fifth offense is to think that devotees have given artificial importance to the holy name of God. The actual fact is that the Lord is non-different from his name. The highest realization of spiritual value is to chant the holy name of God as prescribed for the age. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. The sixth offense is to give some interpretation on the holy name of God. The seventh offense is to act sinfully on the strength of chanting the holy name of God. It is understood that one can be freed from all sinful reaction simply by chanting the holy name of God. But if one thinks that he is therefore at liberty to commit all kinds of sinful acts, that is a symptom of offense. The eighth offense is to equate the chanting of Hare Krishna with other spiritual activities such as meditation, austerity, penance, or sacrifice. They cannot be equated at any level. The ninth offense is to specifically glorify the importance of the holy name before persons who have no interest. The 10th offense is to be attached to the misconception of possessing something or to accept the body as oneself while executing the process of spiritual cultivation. When one is free from all 10 of these offenses in chanting the holy name of God, he develops the ecstatic bodily features called Pulakashru. Pulaka means symptoms of happiness and Ashru means tears in the eyes. The symptoms of happiness and tears in the eyes must appear in a person who has chanted the holy name offenselessly. Here in this verse, it is stated that those who have actually developed the symptoms of happiness and tears in the eyes by chanting the glories of the Lord are eligible to enter the kingdom of God. In the Chaitanya Charitamrita, it is said that if one does not develop these symptoms while chanting Hare Krishna, it is to be understood that he is still offensive. Chaitanya Charitamrita suggests a nice remedy in this connection. There it is said in verse 31, chapter 8 of Adi Leela, that if anyone takes shelter of Lord Chaitanya and just chants the holy names of the Lord, Hare Krishna, he becomes freed from all offenses. Jai Srila Prabhupada Transcendental Purports Ki Jai. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupakada Mahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guroho Shri Yutapada Kamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavanshya Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Ragunatanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakanvitanscha He Krishna Karuna Sindho Dina Bandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Rishabhanusute Devi Pranamami Haripriye Vanchakalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindubhyayevacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabho Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhaktavrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Mukham Karoti Vachalam Pangum Langayate Girim Yatkripa Tamaham Vande Shri Gurun Dinatarinam Shri Paramananda Madhavam Shri Chaitanyamishwaram Namo Vishnupada Krishna Prishta Bhutale Srimate Mahavishnu Swami Namo Vishnupada Krishna Prishta Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Namane Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschata Deshadarine. So, thank you so much, Amaglila Prabhu and all the devotees for giving an opportunity. I know it's just a short notice. I just happened to call Dayalu Prabhu yesterday, and he's really Dayalu. I called him to just say that I am coming to Delhi, and he immediately said, Prabhu, I will check if you can give class. So, within a minute, he came back and said, Prabhu, you are giving class. Actually, I was supposed to go to Gurgaon. Today, not this thing, I was like kind of dilemma which way to go. Then Prabhu immediately said, Amaglila Prabhu says, you can give class here. I was wondering what Krishna is planning. Okay, it's okay. So as we go, Ashlishava, Padarata, whichever way you want me to go, Krishna, just go. So the beauty is here is that, when just came, immediately our Chanchalapati Prabhu, said, you are staying with us, and nice Mangalarti in the morning. The thing that we were all missing all these days, that's where actually devotees who are regularly visiting the temple or those who are inmates in the temple, they probably, they may not feel the pain of someone who is been stopped from coming, or they are having all the restrictions, all the mask and social distance and this and that. Because we are used to being in Mangalarti, that when we are suddenly stopped from the service for some time or meeting devotees, sorry Prabhu, I will just keep it closer, don't worry. So when we are really, losing that for a while, and then we, yeah, and then we get it suddenly, it's like somebody losing the wealth and immediately, like how Krishna does, Bali Maharaj, he takes it away, and then after he surrenders, then he eventually gives. Prabhupada, he takes him away, and Jai Shri Rukmini Dwarkadisha ki, Jai Jagannath Baldev Subhadra Maharani ki, Jai Shri Shri Gaur Nitai ki. So, it's once in a while, if we are given that break, then we will realize the thing even more. It happens many times, Once in our in Rajkot temple also, the devotee there, who was serving for a long time, he was there, and suddenly he had to go out for some service only. He went. One day he went, and the next day he came and directly fell at Maharaj. Please don't let me go outside of the temple compound even once. So much Maya is out there, I am not able to tolerate. So that is very interesting. Just thought I will share this before we start. So this, it's a great opportunity, morning, and thank you for giving this opportunity for me to also be absorbed in Krishna Katha. नहीं तो मैं इतना पढ़ता नहीं, मैं अमोघ लीला प्रभु तो ज़्यादा बोलते हैं हमारे बारे में, but my bhakti is like my Hindi, it's like HD. Sometimes, it comes, sometimes it doesn't come. So the sloka, we'll go to the sloka. It's such a nice thing, this particular sloka. There is, with Prabhupada's writings, every word is a nectar. Like just like every step is a dance, it's like that. Every word is, every song is a music, whatever. Like that, every word is pure nectar Krishna Katha. And when we take those phrases and we look at it more deeply, और भी अंदर जाते हैं ना, तो हमको पता चलता है प्रभुपाद जी कितने इसमें अपने खुद के पूरी जिंदगी को, he has put his whole heart inside this. My Guru Maharaj used to tell this point many times, that Prabhupada did everything except physically taking out his heart and putting it in the book. That's the only thing he didn't do. हृदय को ऐसे ही उठा के निकाल के बुक्स में नहीं डाला, सिर्फ एक ही वही बात उन्होंने नहीं किया, बाकी सब कर दिया. This is the, imagine if you take the heart out, you are dead. That's the only thing he did. In other words, spiritually he did everything possible. जो कुछ भी करना है उन्होंने कर दिया हमारे लिए. इसीलिए 50 साल हो गया, फिर भी ये इतना नया लगता है हमको. दिने दिने नवम नवम बोलते हैं इसको. तो दिस इज अमृतम, कथा अमृतम. यू गो टू एनी अदर बुक, जो कुछ भी पढ़ लीजिए आप, आपको पसंद नहीं आएगा. एक बार पढ़ेंगे, दो बार, फिर बाद में तो बोर हो जाएगा. लेकिन ये तो पढ़ते रहते हैं और भी नया लगता है. दैट्स अ ब्यूटी. एंड बिकॉज इट इज कृष्णा, डायरेक्टली कृष्णा, नॉट डिफरेंट फ्रॉम कृष्णा. तो इसमें 2-3 बात है. उसमें पहले ये जो बात बोलते हैं प्रभुपाद जी, इसमें अगर हम ठीक तरह से भक्ति करते हैं, हॉनेस्टली भक्ति करते हैं, सिंसियर भक्ति करते हैं, तो ये सब इशारा बोलते हैं ना, द सिम्टम्स, लक्षण आ जाता है अपने आप. जैसे रोम ऐसे खड़ा रहता है, देन आंसू अपने आप आ जाता है, ये सब अपने आप आ जाता है ना. तो ये क्या बात होता है ना, कुछ समय हमको ये तो नहीं आता है. प्रभुपाद जी बोलते हैं ये क्यों नहीं आता है. क्यों नहीं आता है? क्योंकि अपराध करते हैं. और अपराध से बाहर कैसे आना, वो तरीका भी बताते हैं. क्या बताते हैं? पहले जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा, ये मंत्र जप कर लो. उसके बाद हरे कृष्ण मंत्र कर लो. गौर निताई हमारे सब पाप को नाश कर देंगे और हमको पूरे मिनिमम 100% प्योर कृष्ण प्रेम दे देंगे. बस सच अ ब्यूटीफुल ईजी थिंग. दैट्स व्हाई वी गो टू गौर निताई. I was just talking to my senior God brother a few days ago. हम बोल रहे थे कि हम भगवान को भोग लगाते हैं ना, तो राधा कृष्ण भगवान मूर्ति को तो ज़्यादा वो सब रूल्स देखना पड़ता है, लेकिन गौर निताई को क्या करेंगे? तो गौर निताई तो परम दयालु है, तो उनके भोग क्या है? उन्होंने बोला, उन्होंने हमारे गुरु महाराज से भी पूछा, परम पूज्य महाविष्णु गोस्वामी महाराज से, उन्होंने भी एक ही बात बोला, और परम पूज्य भक्ति विघ्नविनाशक महाराज उन्होंने भी एक ही बात बोले थे। वो क्या है? गौर निताई's डाइट इज चैंटिंग ऑफ द होली नेम्स। बाकी सब अपराध को जस्ट इग्नोर कर लेंगे, बट यू जस्ट कीप चैंटिंग द होली नेम्स, दैट इज द डाइट। डाइट बोलते हैं ना, डाइट में जितना ज़्यादा चैंटिंग करते हैं करेंगे उतने ज़्यादा वो आनंद में हो जाएंगे गौर निताई, और उनके कृपा हमको मिल जाएगा। तो ज़्यादा नाम ठीक तरह से लेने से, अच्छी तरह से लेने से हमारे पाप सब टूट हो जाता है, और गौर निताई के कृपा से भी, है ना। तो दिस इज़ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट ऑन वन साइड। और साथ साथ एक और चीज़ भी है, वो है प्रभुपाद जी बताते हैं, फ्रेज है स्पृहणीयशीलाः। प्रभुपाद जी बहुत अच्छा अनुवाद करते हैं इसका। डिज़ायरेबल क्वालिटीज़ 3-4 बात बोलते हैं हमको। अगर आपको प्रभुपाद जी को ये की वर्ड्स को ढूंढना है, निकलना है परपट से, तो ऐसे देखिए, वो तो ऐसे ही पढ़ लीजिए, वो आपको अचानक निकल आ जाएगा, आपको इट विल कम आउट। नहीं तो 3-4 बार वही फ्रेज को रिपीट करेंगे, उसमें से हमको पता चलेगा कि ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है। ये डिज़ायरेबल क्वालिटीज़ 3-4 बार बोलते हैं प्रभुपाद जी, इस उसको बोलते हैं इसमें वांछनीय गुण। वेरी नाइस ट्रांसलेशन, वांछनीय गुण। तो किसको वांछनीय? मेरे वांछनीय गुण, मीन इफ आई हैव टू गेट गुड क्वालिटीज़, तो मुझे वांछनीय होना है या डिज़ायरेबल होना है, या दूसरों को डिज़ायरेबल होना है, या भगवान को डिज़ायरेबल होना है? किसके डिज़ायरेबल है ये हमको सोच लेना है। हर बार हम प्रभुपाद जी के ये 1-2 शब्द निकलते हैं ना, 3-4 घंटे इसमें ही लग जाएगा। हम राजकोट में जब भी हम विजिट करते थे, जब महाराज जी थे उधर, अभी है समाधि में, लेकिन जब हम जाते थे उस समय हम जाएंगे तो सुबह दर्शनार्थी के बाद हमारे भागवतम शुरू हो जाएगा। लेकिन हमारे भागवतम तो 40 मिनट या 1 घंटे का नहीं, पूरे 5-6 घंटे का होगा। सुबह तो प्रसाद नहीं है, आई मीन भगवान को तो है, लेकिन हमको तो नहीं होगा। वो क्या करेंगे, एक असाइनमेंट देंगे, इस चैप्टर में तुम निकालो कितने बार भगवान के सॉरी दिस प्रॉब्लम विथ माय थिंग, नो आई एम मूविंग अवे। तो कितने बार भगवान को प्रशंसा करते हैं भीष्मदेव, या भीष्मदेव के अच्छे आध्यात्मिक गुण को निकाल लो, या ये ब्रह्मांड के बारे में क्या क्या बताते हैं। उस असाइनमेंट को ख़त्म करने के बाद ही तुमको प्रसाद मिलेगा, बस हमारा हो गया हमारा। तो हम उधर बैठते रहेंगे, महाराज उसके बाद बाकी सब के साथ फ़ोन कॉल सब करते रहेंगे। तो कुछ वक्त लोग ऐसे होंगे कि हम एग्ज़ाम में बिट मारते हैं ना, जिस तरह फ़ोन करके हमारे दोस्त से पूछेंगे, इधर से कुछ निकालो, मुझे दे दो, मुझे प्रसाद नहीं मिलता है इधर, गिव मी सम आंसर्स, तो मैं भर के महाराज को दे दूंगा। तो इट इज़ लाइक द इंटेंसिटी वॉज सो मच दैट वी फॉरगॉट मेनी टाइम्स मॉर्निंग प्रसादम, directly 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock only, whenever and we will be just a few of us sitting and doing this, and then you will say, okay, we will continue in the evening again it will start. तो this desirable qualities ऐसे निकालेंगे उन्होंने, ऐसे निकाल के, तो इसके और भी गहरा अर्थ है इसके बीच, इसके अंदर। तो नीचे जाओ और भी जाओ, क्या करोगे? पूरे ज़िंदगी में इतना ट्रक लोड का खिचड़ी तुमने खाया है, एक दिन नहीं खाने से क्या मर जाओगे क्या? एक दिन नहीं सोया तो क्या मर जाओगे? तो ठीक है, आज कल तो प्रीचिंग बहुत देर हो गया, तो आप देर में आए थे, लेकिन 4:30 बजे मंगलारती में आने से क्या प्रॉब्लम है? तुम अगर मंगलारती में खड़े हो जाओगे तो वो क्या वो मृत्यु का वो है ना, उसमें लेट नहीं जाओगे. You won't go and lie there. If you are standing up in Mangalarti, you will not lie down in the deathbed. This is what he was telling. And if you worst come worst, what will happen if you if you come to Mangalarti without sleep? You will die, isn't it? What is more auspicious than dying in Mangalarti? That is the best way to die. So you say, just be sincere. These are the desirable qualities, है ना. तो हमको दूसरों के प्रशंसा, हमारे जो गुण है उसको दूसरे लोग प्रशंसा करते हैं, उससे क्या लाभ मिलेगा? हम हर बार हम नम्र होना चाहते हैं या तितिक्षा, सब गुण को कल्टीवेट करना चाहते हैं, लेकिन सिर्फ इसलिए चाहते हैं मोस्टली दैट अदर्स लेट देम प्रेज मी फॉर दैट, मुझे प्रशंसा करें, इसीलिए हम करते हैं. इसीलिए हमको उस गुण को कल्टीवेट करने के बाद भी संतोष नहीं मिलता है. It comes and then it goes away because we are always hankering. Who will tell me? Who will glorify me? Who will glorify my humility? Who will, Prabhuji, I am sorry, I am not humble. The inner meaning is, Prabhuji, you please tell that I am humble. I am saying that I am not humble. But आप बोल दीजिए कि आप नहीं प्रभु, आप इतने दयालु है, इतने I mean नम्र है. Then yes, because nobody is telling me, I go and ask by telling the negative of it. Maharaj said, if you have to do seva, your service should be like the walls. Said example, he gave the walls. ये तो walls है ना, nobody looks at the walls. Everybody is looking at the photo frames on the walls. But without the wall, can the photo frame stand? In other words, the service should define the servant. The servant should not be ahead. Like, for example, I'm just coming for one day. And maybe many devotees are coming. How generously Prabhuji is just telling, Prabhuji, you do the arati, you do this thing. You do. And I know somebody must have been planned for today's class. I am really my sincere apologies to that Prabhuji. I mean, I am taking over his slot. How nicely they just give up, Prabhuji, you aap aage chaliye, like that. These are the desirable qualities. And Prabhupada जी इतने अच्छे लिखते हैं the 26 qualities. और उसके बाद वो बहुत बढ़िया श्लोक भी है, साध तितिक्षवा करुणया, तितिक्षवा अजात शत्रव अववन मैत्राचा, what is that, साधव साधभूषणः, है ना. That is one slok. There is another slok, titikshaya karunaya maitriya cha akila jantushu samatvena sarvatma bhagavan akilesha, something it comes in the bhagavan samprasidati. So full of Bhagavatam and Bhagavad Gita, हम अगर देख लेंगे, ढूंढ के देख लेंगे, we will just find that 80% of the shlokas are about improving our behavior as devotees. सिर्फ 20% है भगवान के डायरेक्ट ट्रांसेंडेंटल, उनके क्या चरित्र या उनके ब्यूटी, सुंदरता, उन सब के बारे में बता, दे आर डिस्क्राइबिंग दैट. बाकी सब 80% इज अबाउट इम्प्रूविंग आवर क्वालिटीज एज डिवोटीज. एक उदाहरण देता हूँ आपको. दिस इज अ वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग थिंग. प्रभुपाद जी बोलते हैं कि अगर आप ये सब डिजायरेबल क्वालिटीज, वांछनीय गुण को कल्टिवेट कर लेंगे तो आपको किंगडम ऑफ गॉड, Prabhupada ji is very fond of using this word, kingdom of God. You can, and this is also this chapter itself is description of the kingdom of God, है ना. तो this Vaikuntha, this kingdom of God. तो kingdom of God, भगवान के एक kingdom बोलते हैं ना, that sorry, साम्राज्य. भगवान के साम्राज्य के अंदर जाने के लिए हमको we have to qualify ourselves, and that is where these qualities have to be cultivated. आप देख लीजिए, एक उदाहरण मैं देता हूँ. भगवद गीता में दूसरे अध्याय में 54th verse to 72nd verse, the last 18 verses of भगवद गीता है ना. अर्जुन पूछते हैं ना कि tell about the lakshan of this devotee, whoever you're talking about. Then भगवान बोलते हैं दुखेशु अनद्वितो मनाखा, then प्रजाहाति यदा कामान, ये सब बोलते हैं. उसमें ये एक जगह पर भी उन्होंने भगवान के या द डायरेक्ट ट्रांसेंडेंटल ब्यूटी को या उनके गुण के बारे में नहीं बताया। राग द्वेष विमुक्तस्तु विषयान इंद्रियश्चरन् आत्मवश्यैर् विदेहात्मा प्रसादम् अधिगच्छति प्रसादे सर्व दुःखानां हानिरस्योपजायते प्रसन्न चेतसो ह्याशु बुद्धि पर्यवतिष्ठते संगात् संजायते कामः कामात् क्रोधोऽपि जायते। एवरीथिंग इज अबाउट इंप्रूविंग अवर बिहेवियर। तो वेयर इज द इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट? लास्ट वर्स, लास्ट वर्ड इज किंगडम ऑफ गॉड। येषा ब्राह्मी स्थिति पार्थ नैनं प्राप्य विमुह्यति स्थित्वात्वम अंतकालेपि ब्रह्म निर्वाणम ऋच्छति। दैट ब्रह्म निर्वाणम को प्रभुपाद जी ट्रांसलेट करते हैं किंगडम ऑफ गॉड। ब्रह्मभूत प्रसन्नात्मा न शोचति न कांक्षति बोलते हैं ना। तो ये क्या, इससे हमको क्या समझना है? ये बात बहुत, दिस वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट टू अंडरस्टैंड। दैट वन साइड ऑल दीज सिम्टम्स ऑफ डिवोटीज आर मेंशन्ड, ये जो लक्षण है वो सब बताया गया है। और दूसरी साइड में व्हाट काइंड ऑफ डिजायरेबल क्वालिटीज आर देयर? व्हाई इट इज प्रभुपाद इज कॉलिंग इट एज डिजायरेबल क्वालिटीज? डिजायरेबल क्वालिटीज यानी भगवान की इच्छा है, भगवान की आशा है कि इन सब लोगों को ये सब गुण अगर इनमें आ जाएं तो मैं उनके साथ संग करना चाहता हूँ, उनके साथ उनके संग लेने की मैंने आग्रह हूँ मैं। आई एम वेरी ईगर टू टेक देयर एसोसिएशन। वाई? बिकॉज कृष्णा इज परम पवित्रम, परम ब्रह्म परम धाम पवित्रम परमम भवान। वो तो परम पवित्र है। अगर आग के पास जाना है तो कौन जा सकते हैं उधर? आग अग्नि, जो अग्नि के क्वालिटीज है, गुण है, वो ही जा सकते हैं, है ना। स्पार्क जो है वो इट कैन गो हियर, बट वी गो एंड टच, इट विल बर्न, है ना। तो वी हैव टू सी दिस पॉइंट। अगर हम पवित्र हो जाएं उसके बाद ही हम परम पवित्र के पास में जाके उनसे मिल सकते हैं, उनके संग ले सकते हैं। दैट पवित्रता कैसे करना है? जो चैंटिंग तो ठीक तरह से करना है विदाउट ऑफेंसेस। तो दिस इज फर्स्ट पॉइंट वी हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड। पूरे हमारे सब सारे शास्त्र। दूसरे उदाहरण नेक्टर ऑफ इंस्ट्रक्शन लीजिए। नेक्टर ऑफ इंस्ट्रक्शन हमारे उपदेशामृत। उपदेशामृत में क्या है? फर्स्ट श्लोका से लेके 8वें श्लोका तक इट्स अबाउट ओनली इंप्रूविंग द बिहेवियर, है ना। उत्साह निश्चय धैर्य तत्त कर्म प्रवर्तनात् and sato sangat, all that should be, then what should be given up. Then the end only you talks about Radha Kund, Sham Kund, Govardhan, Vrindavan, वो सब, है ना। जब प्रभुपाद जी के शिष्य कुछ लोग जब गए थे, वो वृंदावन गए थे, और प्रभुपाद जी बोलते हैं उपदेशामृत में, whoever is going to Vrindavan they should take a dip in Radha Kund and that will give them Krishna Prem. So everybody went and jumped in and swimming and everything. So it came to Prabhupada's ears, and then they said, Prabhupada ji, this is all going on, kya karna hai? I mean, what is the real meaning? Then Prabhupada said, they went all the way to 11th shloka, but they forgot the first shloka, second shloka, third shloka. पहले ये तो कर लो, गुण तो, I mean, you just cultivate this वांछनीय गुण. उत्साह निश्चय धैर्य तत्त कर्म प्रवर्तनात्, that all these what is that the first shloka, वाचो वेगम मनस क्रोध वेगम जिह्वा वेगम, ये सब तो कर लो, and this can be done only with the help of holy names, chanting the holy names in the association of devotees, है ना. This is a very important thing. हम क्या करते हैं ना, the problem with us is we are seeing that these symptoms are there, we have to cultivate. Either we are eager to cultivate those qualities, हम उन गुण को cultivate करना चाहते हैं, नहीं तो we are disappointed that we are not having those qualities. How much ever we try, it is not coming. Oh, tears are not coming, whatever I do, nothing is happening. But unless tear comes, nobody accepts me as a devotee, nobody will consider me as a devotee. तो प्रभुपाद जी बहुत बढ़िया बात बोलते थे इसके बारे में. I will try same English word I will just say, you will understand. So it went, Prabhupada, is it that every devotee should cry when is that a symptom of devotee? Then Prabhupada ji said, crying is a very good symptom of a devotee. but not everybody who cries is a devotee. Please understand. This entire statement is so beautiful. बहुत बढ़िया लक्षण है जो अगर आंखों में से आंसू आता है तो बहुत बढ़िया लक्षण है, भक्तों का लक्षण है. लेकिन जो कुछ भी रोता है वो भक्त नहीं है. एक बार एक भक्त भागवतम क्लास में बैठ के महाराज बोलते थे, जब वो वानप्रस्थ थे उस समय अपने अपने अनुभव हमारे पास शेयर कर रहे थे. So when this Prabhuji was giving class, those days in the 70s, 80s, he was crying, you please take shelter of Prabhupada, please take shelter of Bhagavatam. And Prabhupada Maharaj was sitting in class and he was hearing, and how Shuddha Bhakta hai, very nice devotee and all that. And then when he went out, how nicely he was crying and explaining. No, he was crying because yesterday his wife left and went away. So we don't know why somebody is crying. It's nothing to offend anybody, but I'm just saying that, sometimes this happens, that, we may cry, but people may not appreciate, people may think that we are crying, or we may cry so that people may appreciate us as devotees. Another funny incident happened, a very interesting incident happened in Chennai, our ISKCON temple in Chennai. When the temple opened, 2012, temple ka, it opened, opening ceremony. So us samay, big deities came, and the deities were all nice, pratishtha, pran pratishtha, everything was done, and the whole thing was over. And next few days, devotees ne seva, deity seva करने लगे. तो पानी वो सब लगाते थे, भगवान को भोग लगाते थे. तो जब वापस आके निकलने का सेवा कर रहे थे, तो उस समय एक ग्लास में पानी नहीं था, या दूसरी जगह पे वो क्या कुछ गिर गया था, ऐसा हुआ. तो उस वक्त परम पूज्य भानु महाराज के पास जाके बोले थे कि महाराज कुछ चमत्कार हो रहा है, स्वयं भगवान खाते हैं, पीते हैं, खाते हैं, ये सब हो रहा है. Then Maharaj casually looked at the devotee and said, that's what you are supposed to do, right? वही करना है ना उनको, इसीलिए आप भोग लगाते हैं. तो इसमें आश्चर्यजनक बात क्या है? This is how we are cheating ourselves. That अरे मैंने पानी लगाया, भगवान ने पी लिया, ऐसा we want to महसूस करना है हमको. वो अगर कोई हमको शुद्ध भक्त बोलते हैं तो बहुत आनंद आ जाता है, तो वो आनंद को हमको महसूस करना है. अगर रियल भक्ति को महसूस नहीं करना है, अगर कोई हमको भक्त बोलते हैं तो उसका आनंद मिलता है ना, उसमें और भी मज़ा आता है, मसाला ज़्यादा है उसमें. So this is our problem. If you are really devotees, we won't tell anybody. दूसरों को, if at all we have to tell something, we have to tell about someone else. He is such a pure devotee, when he kept Krishna directly took prasad, like that. Madhavendra Puri के लिए भगवान खुद, he kept his aside, that kheer, Kshira Charo Gopinath. So that if we tell, that will be nice. I kept water, Krishna ate, Krishna drank, then that is khud ki prashansa, that is, it increases our pride. So these are all the things we should avoid while seeing about this lakshana. These lakshana अपने आप आ जाएगा. We don't have to try for it. And अगर वो नहीं आता है तो भी क्या प्रॉब्लम है? तो अगर आता है तो भी वही मंत्र जप करना है, नहीं आता है वो भी फिर भी वही मंत्र जप करना है, तो क्या फर्क पड़ता है इसमें? सिर्फ एक बात होगा, ये तो he becomes, he is such a pure devotee, he is crying while chanting. Actually that is more dangerous. Once you hear that I am a pure devotee, this is a practical thing, Prabhu's Mataji's. It's almost impossible to take the thought out of our head that I am a pure devotee. Once I get that thought, somebody tells, Prabhu, you इतना अच्छा chanting करते हैं. After that, anybody tells anything other than this statement, it will not go into our head. Only thing is, I am chanting nicely. One devotee has told me, that devotee can be anything. He may be a most, whatever he is. He may be doing out of Matrabi also. If I tell him he's a nice chanting, he's nice kirtan, then he will help me. That also they may think and do. That doesn't matter to me. I just want to hear that one word, I am a pure devotee. This is why these desirable qualities are not coming. डिजायरेबल क्वालिटीज अगर यस्यास्ति भक्तिर भगवती अकिंचना सर्वैर्गुणैस्तत्र तत्र समासते सम आसते यानी ऑन इट्स ओन इट विल कम, यू डोंट हैव टू रन अराउंड फॉर इट. आपको ढूंढ के दौड़ना नहीं, यू डोंट हैव टू घूम के, यू डोंट हैव टू रोम अराउंड to hear that. That is the beauty, humility is not thinking less of oneself. Humility is not thinking of oneself less, but humility is thinking less of oneself. बहुत बढ़िया स्टेटमेंट है. हम क्या बोलते हैं प्रभु जी, आई मीन व्हेन वी गो ह्यूमिलिटी मीन्स आई एम नॉट एट ऑल हम्बल, आई एम वेरी प्राउड, आई एम नॉट एट ऑल सिंसियर. ऐसे हम बोलते रहते हैं तो आई ज़्यादा आता है, अहंकार ज़्यादा आता है, अहम करोति अहंकार, है ना. When humility is thinking less of oneself, यानी मैं खुद को भूल जाऊंगा, मेरे आई विल गेट सम इंजुरी, कुछ तो होगा, दर्द होगा, मैं उसको इग्नोर कर लूँगा, आई विल जस्ट इग्नोर. दैट इज रियल ह्यूमिलिटी बिकॉज आई एम डूइंग सम सेवा फॉर समबडी. अनदर पर्सन इज, दूसरे आदमी को ज़्यादा दर्द हो रहा है, उनको मुझे सेवा करना है, मेरा तो ऐसा कुछ प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, तो हो जाएगा, है ना. तो दिस इज द इम्पॉर्टेंट पॉइंट वी हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड. प्रभुपाद जी बहुत बढ़िया बात बताया है कि क्राइंग इज अ नाइस सिम्टम ऑफ डिवोशन, बट नॉट एवरीबडी हु क्राइज इज अ डिवोटी. Please remember this. And anybody comes, once what happened, हमारे परम पूज्य महाविष्णु गोस्वामी महाराज प्रभुपाद जयंती समय राजकोट में प्रभुपाद जी के बारे में बहुत बढ़िया प्रवचन दिए थे, उनके बारे में प्रशंसा करके बहुत बढ़िया प्रवचन दिए थे. और उसके बाद कीर्तन चालू हुआ, वो बाहर आके बैठ रहे थे, थोड़ा रेस्ट लेने के लिए बाहर, मैं उनके साथ खड़ा रहा था. तो एक आदमी आए थे, एक प्रभु जी विजिटर जैसे, वो सूट पैंट सूट में थे, और बाहर आके महाराज को उनके आंसू में आंखों में आंसू आ रहा था. तो उनके साथ महाराज के पास आके बोले थे, आप इतना बढ़िया लेक्चर दिए थे, मेरे आंखों से आंसू आ रहा है, प्रभुपाद जी इतने बड़े हैं, वो सब. महाराज जी उनको देख के पूछते, ये क्या, ये टोल्ड इन गुजराती, व्हाट इज दिस आंसू कमिंग, व्हाट हैव यू गिवन अप दैट योर टीयर्स, यू आर शेडिंग टीयर्स, यू हैव नॉट इवन गिवन अप योर सफारी सूट एंड पैंट, and you are coming with your shoes and this thing, you have not even worn tilak or anything, and you have not, there is your chanting bag. Without that, how do you get this thing? Don't come and make dramas here. I am glorifying Prabhupada for 40 years, I am not getting tears, and you are getting tears. कुछ लोग ऐसे आगे कि मेरे स्वप्न में प्रभुपाद जी आए थे. महाराज बोलेंगे मेरे स्वप्न में 40 साल से आते नहीं हैं, तुम्हारे स्वप्न में आते. डोंट कम. द पॉइंट इज वी जस्ट वांट टू ग्लोरीफाई आवरसेल्व्स. दैट्स व्हाट महाराज's पॉइंट इज. डोंट ट्राई दैट. जस्ट सिंपली सिट एंड मेडिटेट ऑन दिस वन वर्ड, डिजायरेबल क्वालिटी एंड किंगडम ऑफ गॉड. सब कुछ आ जाएगा अपने आप. वी डोंट हैव टू गो आउट ऑफ प्रभुपाद्स बुक्स, प्रभुपाद्स पर्पस. एक बार भी बाहर नहीं निकलने का जरूरत ही नहीं है. So this is very very important, and this the more we chant nicely, the more we can develop these qualities. हिंदी में बोलते हैं ना, जप कर इतना जप कर कि हद कर दे. यमराज भी अपने खाते थे, तेरा नाम रद्द कर दे. This is a beautiful statement. And कालक्षेपो न कर्तव्यः. Don't waste time. क्षीणम आयु क्षणे क्षणे. हर क्षण हमारे आयु निकल रहा है. यमस्य करुणा नास्ति. यमराज करुणा नहीं है, यमराज के पास करुणा नहीं है. अगर वो इधर आके खड़े रहते हैं तो मैं बोलता हूँ, महाराज प्लीज गिव मी 5 more minutes, I will finish Bhagavatam class. And no, I have come to take you during Bhagavatam class, not after Bhagavatam class. I have some bank work is there, I will just finish and come. No, that bank work I will take care, don't worry, you come with me. So व्हाट इज द लास्ट लाइन? कर्तव्यम हरि कीर्तनम. अगर हमारे कर्तव्य को हम पालन करते हैं, क्या हरि कीर्तनम करते रहते हैं, तो सब कुछ हमारे यमराज भी अपने खाते से तेरा नाम रद्द कर देंगे. दिस इज द पॉइंट वी शुड अंडरस्टैंड, एंड दिस इज हाउ द डिजायरेबल क्वालिटीज स्टार्ट कल्टिवेटिंग इन अस. आप खुद को देख सकते हैं, 10-15 साल हम ठीक तरह से चैंटिंग करते हैं. प्रभु जी अमुकलीला प्रभु जी बहुत बढ़िया बात बोलते थे. 16 malas in the beats, infinite rounds out after the beats, out of the beats. Such a nice thing. अगर हमको holy names, you know, शुद्ध नाम पर we have to get taste ना, रुचि आना है, तो हमको एक बात अभ्यास करना है, एक चीज़ अभ्यास करना है, क्या है, बैठ के पूरे 16 माला एक इंस्टेंट में करना है, इधर दो उधर दो ऐसे करते हैं तो इंस्टॉलमेंट में तो नहीं चलता है. When we do continuously, तो the advantage is, उसके बाद you will see that there is lot of time left in our day. नहीं तो इधर you know better रहेगा, no, this याद will, that soch will be there, that oh 4 more rounds are there, 8 more rounds are there, and that 4 rounds, you know, we know how we will do the chanting. Hare Krishna, yes प्रभु जी, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, नहीं प्रभु जी, Hare Ram, no, you go and ask there, Ram Ram Hare Hare, so one beats it done. In between so many things are there. You know, this kind of chanting will not bring tears, will not also bring desirable qualities. Desirable qualities, and so we have to do some little bit of these kind of tapa, you know, tapa. So, this nice point, my Guru Maharaj used to say this, you know, tapa, you know, tapa. If you reverse it, is pata. जो तपा नहीं करते हैं वो पता, पता यानी fall down. जो तप नहीं करते हैं वो गिर जाते हैं. That is the thing we have to understand, you know. So I don't know if you have a minute or two. There is a nice, interesting, funny story about this ecstasy. So in one kingdom, the king was there, and town, शहर या you know गांव सब, हाँ, little bit, okay. So in one of the villages there was a person called Buduram. एक गाय चराते रहते थे, and उनकी बीबी भी थी. They had a very humble house, and his only job is the morning his wife will give khichdi for lunch, and he will take and he will graze the cows. दूर जाके शाम को वापस आते थे, लेकिन they were not well economically. तो क्या हुआ, बीबी बोलती थी कि you please आप जाके कुछ काम तो कर लो, और भी पैसा लेके आओ, नहीं तो हमारे सब कुछ नहीं चलेगा. तो उनका तो except grazing cows nothing will come for him, and he was Buddhu, that's why his thing, but he was faithful on Lord Ram. He was always chanting the holy names of Lord Ram and Lord Krishna. So he will just joyfully sing and go. So wife was very upset. तो बोलती थी कि एक बार ये क्या हुआ, that king, राजा ना, उन्होंने बोलते थे कि मुझे एक सबसे अच्छा कविता चाहिए, जो लिख के आता है उनको मैं ये सब गिफ्ट सब दे दूंगा. तो ये सब मिल गया, ये न्यूज़ मिल गया उनको. तो बीबी बोलती थी कि ये बहुत बढ़िया अवसर है, तो यू प्लीज़ गो, मौका है, यू प्लीज़ गो राइट सम कविता, सम पोएम एंड गिव इट टू द किंग, यू विल गेट सम गुड लक्ष्मी गिफ्ट, देन वी विल बी एबल टू रन आवर फैमिली नाइसली. तो इनको तो पढ़ना लिखना नहीं आता, व्हाट ही कैन राइट कविता. So he was going and coming, many days he didn't do. Then Bibi became very upset. So she said, now if you are not writing kavita, no more khichdi for you. You will have to fast. So he became afraid, if khichdi is not there, how I will live? So he said, okay, somehow for khichdi I have to go. And he was going with the paper and a pen, he was thinking, सोचता रहता था, कुछ नहीं आता दिल में, मन में. तो he was worried. Then उन्होंने सोचा मैं खुदकुशी कर लूँगा, I will just commit suicide. There is no point. If I go to home, Bibi will be upset with me, and I cannot go to the king also without writing the kavita. Then he was about to jump into the river. तो उस समय एक साधु आया. He was telling, what are you trying to do? I am not able to write the kavita. Then the sadhu said, for kavita, तुमको प्रेरणा चाहिए, inspiration चाहिए. Without inspiration, you cannot write kavita. So Buddhuram asked the sadhu, how can I get inspiration? He said, your hairs will stand on end, like, all these things, romancha kampa, your arms will be there, your hairs will stand on end, romancha kampa, all that. Then he said, how will I get it, so I need inspiration. Unhone sochta rehta tha. Then what happened, he couldn't get the inspiration. Then he said, okay, after that sadhu went away, he said, I will jump into the river. And from the tree, he jumped into the river. And his bad fortune, that there was no water. It was only up to knee deep, up to hip only. So he went inside, the water was very cold. And he couldn't die. Only up to the hip water was there. He started feeling very cold. So kya hua? Ye sab kampne laga, shivering started coming. And then hairs were standing on end. He said, oh, I got ecstasy, I got inspiration. So bahar daud ke aaya, paper pen ko nikal ke लिखने लगा, कुछ लिखना है, इंस्पिरेशन आ गया, कुछ लिखना है. तो उन्होंने देखा इधर उधर, एक कौवा उधर, this crow, it was there. So he saw that crow, it was sitting near the water, and there was a small rock. And you know what crows does, no? He just drinks the water and then takes the beak out, और ऐसे करता है ना वो पत्थर में, ना. तो उन्होंने लिखने लगा, I got the inspiration. Oh Kalia, I know your secret. You are dipping it again and again, and then wiping it against the stone. Oh Kalia, I know the secret. This is the Kavita. Then he took it to the Raja, king. And he went to the Raja, and then he said, I brought this Kavita for you. You please take this and see, whatever you can give. Then the king read it. He couldn't understand bottom and top of it. But he said there is something in it. So he gave it to all the ministers. And all the ministers read it, and they also couldn't understand any head and tail of it. है ना. तो वो सोच रहे थे, ये बुद्धू दिख रहा है, इसको मिल जाएगा क्या, ये सब गिफ्ट सब मिल जाएगा. लेकिन राजा तो बुद्धू राम से भी बुद्धू है वो राजा. तो उन्होंने क्या किया, एक बैग फुल ऑफ गोल्ड कॉइन्स निकाल के दे दिया उनको. वो बहुत आनंद हो गया. तो ही जस्ट ब्रॉट इट होम. King started thinking, what is this meaning, inner meaning of this kavita, And then the next day morning, it was going on in his mind, and he was singing again and again. We sing, some lines we like means we keep singing. Like that he was singing again and again. So what happened? In the next day morning, the barber, he came to do the shaving for the king. So when he was doing the shaving, that time he was singing. The king was singing the same thing. Oh Kalia, I know your secret. You are dipping it again and again and wiping it against the stone. Like that he was saying, what is the meaning behind? What is he singing? And immediately that barber, he just fell down at the feet of the king and said, please forgive me, my lord. Actually, some of the ministers plotted against you. His name is Kalia. And while shaving, he was dipping the knife in the water, and then he is piping it like this, and then he was going to do this and slit here once he comes here. That was the plan. So when the Raja was singing this, he thought he was thinking about him. But the Raja is talking about Buddhu Ram's Kavita, that Buddhu Kavita. So he said he fell down, and then the Raja was really, what a great Kavi. How did he know the, the inner meaning? How did he know the secret and all he is putting inside? Or we, Swarna dete raha unko. Or the wife is very happy. And what did Buddhu Ram do? Whatever gold came, whatever thing came, he just gave it happily to his wife, took his khichdi box, went grazing, chanting Krishna's names. And Maharaj said, he heard this story when he was 5 years old. And he said this story inspired him about how innocence in devotional service is the most important ingredient in devotional service. With that one quality, Krishna will come near us. And with that, all the desirable qualities will come to us. So, I'll stop here. Thank you so much. I just shot over the time a little bit. Please forgive me. And thank you so much for the opportunity. Tantra Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Srila Gurudeva ki jai. Ananta Koti Vaishnavinda ki jai. Nitai Gaura Premanande. Hari 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 Bol. जय श्री गुरुदेव की यानी कुछ प्रश्न है आज कुछ रिफ्लेक्शंस क्वेश्चंस टाइम है कि नहीं मुझे पता नहीं एनी क्वेश्चंस और कमेंट्स रिफ्लेक्शंस प्रभु माता जी यस प्रभु जी माइक
हरे कृष्ण भाजी प्रणाम। बहुत सुंदर आपने इस श्लोक पर व्याख्या की है। मुझे मेरा प्रश्न है कि हरि नाम लेकर तो कभी रोमांच कंपास रूह तो नहीं आता है, लेकिन कभी कभी सपना में कुछ ठाकुर सपने हाँ। तो उसमें प्रपात जी या भगवान के कभी दर्शन होता है, सुबह होकर वो रोने लगता है, तो इसको क्या समझो?
हाँ, सपना में अगर हमको भगवान आते हैं दर्शन देते हैं या प्रभुपाद जी आते हैं वो तो ठीक है, लेकिन उसका क्या बोलते हैं एडवर्टाइजमेंट नहीं करना है ना। अगर बाहर जाके हम उसके बारे में किसी को बताते हैं, अगर हमारे कुछ वेरी क्लोज फ्रेंड्स हैं जो हमको समझते हैं, जिनसे कहने से हमको ये गर्व या अहंकार नहीं आता है, प्राइड जस्ट डजंट बिल्ड अप, टू देम वी कैन गो एंड शेयर व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ दिस, इसका व्हाट इज प्रभुपाद ट्राइंग टू टेल थ्रू दिस सपना या भगवान ट्राइंग टू टेल थ्रू दिस सपना, क्या बताना चाहते हैं, दैट लाइक दैट वी कैन शेयर विथ आवर स्पिरिचुअल मास्टर्स और स्पिरिचुअल आवर मेंटर्स, उनके साथ बता सकते हैं। बट गोइंग अराउंड एंड टेलिंग एवरीबडी दैट आई गॉट दिस थिंग, आई गॉट सपना, आई गॉट सपना, देन दैट इज डिफरेंट। व्हाट इज दैट? उमा कहूँ मैं अनुभव अपना, तुलसी शिव जी बोलते हैं ना पार्वती से, हरि भजन सत बाकी सब कुछ सपना। शिव जी बोलते हैं अपने खुद के अनुभव को, दैट ओनली थिंग इज कृष्णा इज द ओनली सत्य, बाकी सब सपना ही है। तो नो प्रॉब्लम प्रभु जी, वी डोंट हैव टू वरी अबाउट इट, इट कम्स, दे कम मीन्स दे आर एक्चुअली प्लीज्ड विथ अस, or they want to tell us something. Even many devotees used to say that my god brother, senior god brother, who was in charge of building the Rajkot temple, His Grace Devkinandan Prabhu, when he is from Singapore, he was telling that for some 7-8 years we were trying our best, and Maharaja had some strict rules. He said no collection, only chanting and Bhagavatam. अपने आप आ जाएगा, you just do preaching but don't go and do any don't make it as a only lifetime this thing for you. If they come, then all right. That was the biggest problem in Rajkot temple. They will come around, chasing the person, the in charge. Please, life member banalo, life member banalo. Wait, you just keep coming to the temple. We'll make you life member. Don't worry. Like that, they will say, why is not giving me? You please come regularly to the temple. भक्तों के साथ संग ले लो, उसके बाद सब कुछ आ जाएगा. Then what happens is they will understand that we are not after their Lakshmi, है ना. Then they will give more than what we want, beyond their life membership also. That is one tarika. Maharaj was telling that that is one tarika, but in that way we will be able to give pure devotion to them along with whatever mercy that we can give. So Prabhuji was telling that 6-7 years after that the temple was not built. We were not going around for any collection or anything. So once he said one night Maharaj sannyas dand was with him, so he fell off suddenly and water dropped in the night, 2 o'clock. There is no air, window, nothing was open, automatically it fell off. And then he got this, before that he got this thing, and that Maharaj was actually chastising, how long will you take to complete the temple? I finished most of it and you are not completed. And then he was really shivering and shaking and sweating and coming out, and he was not, actually he didn't tell this to anybody, but very few people he told. But after this he said, Prabhuji, we have to really work on it. We can't delay anymore. Like that, sometimes these things come, Prabhu. And this is genuine. There is no, when Krishna and Guru Maharaj comes, when any acharyas come, there is no fake there. There is no, and it does not come out of our karma. Sometimes we get bad dreams, दुष्स्वप्न देखते हैं ना, वो तो कर्म के हिसाब से आता है, लेकिन ये सब हमारे भक्ति से आता है प्रभु जी. सो देयर इज नो प्रॉब्लम देयर. यू कीप getting that. No worries. And please pray that I also, Krishna appears in my dream also. Thank you, Prabhuji. Anything else?
हरे कृष्णा प्रभु जी. प्रभु जी, जब हम चैंट करते हैं 16 माला तो हम अपनी आइज़ क्लोज करके कृष्ण जी को याद करने की कोशिश करते हैं, लेकिन हमारे माइंड में सो मैनी डिस्ट्रैक्शंस होने के कारण हम उनको याद नहीं कर पाते हैं. तो उनका कोई इजी रीज़न हो जिससे?
I will tell you what I tried, Prabhu. Some 4 years ago, I mean I have lot of leg pain. मुझे बहुत दर्द होता है मेरे पूरे बॉडी में, और legs I cannot keep like this for a long time. ज़्यादा समय तक मैं ऐसे रख नहीं सकता. तो मैं सोच रहा था, देन व्हाट हैपेंस, आफ्टर अ राउंड और 2 आई स्टार्ट गेटिंग अप एंड वॉकिंग. तो मैं सोचा था ये क्यों कर रहा हूँ मैं ऐसे, वाई आई एम गेटिंग अप एंड वॉकिंग. आई कैन स्ट्रेच द लेग एंड डू, बट देन वाई आई एम गेटिंग अप एंड वॉकिंग. इधर उधर घूमता रहता हूँ और चैंटिंग करता हूँ. तो मैंने देखा कि द प्रॉब्लम इज दैट माई माइंड वांट्स डिस्ट्रैक्शन. ओके, and this distraction, wherever I go, I see so many people coming, going. Here only 50 people are just sitting. So we are still. Nobody, of course some movements are there, but we are just still. We are not moving anywhere here and there. So this masala is not there. This what you call that, some little bit of enjoyment is not there for mind. So that is why this mind is forcing our body to get up. हमारे शरीर को ज़बरदस्ती से उठा के we go and walk. So when I understood this thing, I then started doing some bargaining. We say, okay, I will give you this, you give me this. Like that, I was trading with the mind. See, you want to go out, you want to go around and wander. You do whatever you want. तुमको जहाँ भी जाना है, अमेरिका जाओ, ऑस्ट्रेलिया जाओ या पैसिफिक ओशन जाओ, कहाँ भी जाना है जाओ. ओके, लेकिन मैं इधर से निकलना नहीं निकलता हूँ. ये इस बॉडी, शरीर नहीं निकलेगा. तुम निकलोगे, शरीर नहीं निकलेगा. माइंड इज ओनली the what you call the way in which it enjoys is through the senses, कर्मेंद्रिय और ज्ञानेंद्रिय. अगर ये उसके साथ नहीं आता है तो आनंद नहीं ले सकता. इट कैनॉट डू अनुभव, इट कैनॉट एक्सपीरियंस एनीथिंग, है ना. इट विल गो अराउंड सम टाइम एंड कम बैक. ओके, तो when I told this, see, for 2 rounds I will sit and chant. I am not getting up. मैं अभी I am not getting up at all. तो आप उसके बाद मैं maybe I will give you a little bit fresh test. तो I could see the mind fighting with me so hard, It just went around few mala only, few mantra only. Then started coming back. No, you have to get up. Come on, you have to go. It was giving me arguments and suggestions and everything. Then I told one thing to the mind. Dekho, we have set this expectation. 2 rounds तक मैं नहीं निकलता हूँ और तुम जहाँ भी जाना है जाओ. You wherever you want to घूमना है जाओ. I don't care. You are anyway you are wandering. You just go wander. I will not get up. Body will not come. Then was trying his best to somehow or other make it. And then I told one thing. Okay, अगर अभी मुझे उठना है तो वो 2 round फिर से करना है. You have to start from the first round and again do it. Is it okay for you? Then it started. भयभीत हो गया mind. Again 2 more rounds. No, you please do, sit and do. I will go around and come. So slowly I increased this 2 rounds to 4 rounds. And then 4 to 8. Whenever mind is coming, you just tell this. You go wherever you want. I am not coming with you. So mind will, after some time, it will come and sit with you. Because what will it enjoy without the senses? Senses not coming. So it will have to come. And then it will give you all kinds of arguments. इधर दर्द हो रहा है, उधर दर्द हो रहा है, सब कुछ. I will get up, no problem. But are you ready to chant the Sola Mala from the beginning once again? And it became very, it started shivering. You know? He said, please, you do the Sola Mala, I will be with you after that, wherever you want to, wherever you take, just come. This is how we have to trick the mind. Prabhupada ji bolte hain, you have to trick the mind. You know? Slowly start. You just do, when you do the 2 rounds sitting now, Prabhuji, when mind is wandering, it will not simply wander. It will come and sit with you. You will not know. हमको पता नहीं चलेगा. But it will come and sit silently. When mind is giving all ideas only, we know that the mind is existing. When the mind is not speaking anything, it will be sleeping easily. And we will not know that mind is existing. That is why when Prabhupada was asked this question, Prabhupada, this mind is wandering. Then Prabhupada said, your ear is hearing, your mouth is chanting. Where is the question of mind? Where is the question of mind? The mind has no place. When mind is sleeping, that's when actually you are doing nice chanting. So, ऐसे you just do a trading, Prabhu, with the mind, you know. And देखिए, in the entire Bhagavad Gita, what does Prabhupada say? Sorry, Krishna says, Yajnanam Japa Yajnasmi. Of all the yajnas, I am the Japa Yajna. He doesn't tell, you know, Bhagavad Yajna or Kirtan Yajna. That is all, another specialty thing is given. But of all the yajnas, I am the Japa Yajna. Like that, you know, we can do. These are the simple things which I tried and I did once. You know, after 8 rounds, the mind, something happened and I had to get up. Then I didn't compromise with the mind. I said, come on, I told you, no. Come on, start from once again. Then again, up to 9, 10 rounds it went. Again, broke. I had to get up for something else. Again, I said, no, wait till night or whatever, till 12 o'clock also. You said, don't worry, Sola Mala, बैठ के करो. No, इधर उधर घूमना है वो 16 प्रभु जी बोलते थे ना, after 16 whatever you want to do it. Off the beats you do wherever you want, you go. We have to always chant anyway. Does it help, Prabhu? So I tried doing this a little bit. I still have to keep improving. The thing is, Prabhu, austerities, it should not become stale. You should keep on improving on it. After this becomes, you become used to it, na? देन आपको और भी थोड़ा ज़्यादा डालना है उसमें, और भी थोड़ा ऑस्टेरिटी डालना है. वो क्या करना है? मीन यू जस्ट मेडिटेट ऑन, से व्हेन द माइंड बिकम्स अ लिटिल बिट मोर पीसफुल, मेडिटेट ऑन रुक्मिणी द्वारकाधीश डीटी फॉर्म और जगन्नाथ जी और गौरनीता जी, और यू नो यू कीप डूइंग दोस थिंग्स, यू नो, लाइक दैट. यू कीप ऑन डूइंग योर, that will help. And another thing that will help, Prabhu, is try to read, say, 1 verse purport of Prabhupada before starting to chant. Something, any particular section, especially something that glorifies the holy name, you know. Aaj Shikshashtakam ke, you know, that main artha, some we can. I'll stop here. I hope it's not over time, or is there any other questions, anybody?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Prabhuji, our Guru Maharaj says that this Krishna consciousness is so simple, but due to contamination in our heart, we make it complicated. So, you told that by innocency is the desired quality. Desirable quality we can inculcate. There is Bhagavatam, there is holy name, everything is there. But it is very difficult to inculcate that innocency in our heart.
Very difficult to inculcate innocence.
Yes. So, what else is required? Like Bhagavatam, holy name, devotees, so many things around us, but still heart is complicated. How to get out of it?
Actually, Prabhu, just leave it like that. Just keep doing. Don't worry too much. When Maharaj said once, when I am chanting, and then I stop and think how I am chanting, then the fall down starts. Don't worry, you just keep chanting. You stop and think, how am I chanting? And you ask another person, how am I chanting? That is not you. What Maharaj said is that, see, like an aeroplane, the plane starts, no? हवाई जहाज उड़ता है ना, तो जब ग्राउंड में चलता है, no, रनवे में टेक ऑफ के पहले, it looks very fast. And once it is airborne, it becomes still. है ना? But there it goes at the maximum speed. So sometimes हमको ऐसा महसूस होता है कि हम still हो जाते हैं इसमें. ना, same मंगलारती, same chanting, same book, same Prabhupada's book, same marathon, same Kartik month, everything is same. But that is actually not the case. We are actually going at really, really fast, high speed. So what we should do is, that's why I was telling that you keep refining the austerity involved in it. One day you are reading this one shloka means don't go to the next shloka another day. I've experienced this with my Guru Maharaj. What he will do, he was actually one shloka in 6th canto, Chitraketu's prayers. हम द्वारका गए थे महाराज जी के साथ कुछ दिन समय बीतने के लिए, तो एक दिन उन्होंने वो श्लोक 6:16-34 श्लोका, दैट्स द फर्स्ट श्लोका ऑफ चित्रकेतुस प्रेयर्स, उन्होंने एक क्लास लिया उस और उसके बाद हम द्वारका से मुंबई तक रथ यात्रा होने वाला था, तो उधर महाराज जी के प्रवचन, आई मीन दे फिक्स्ड इट, तो हम उधर से इधर ट्रेन में आ रहे थे, महाराज जी, माई सेल्फ और 3-4 और पर्सनल सर्वेंट्स। तो पूरे 20 घंटे के रास्ता में 10 घंटे तक उन्होंने वही श्लोक का अर्थ बताते रहते थे वो, और ही वॉज टॉकिंग अबाउट द सेम श्लोका, कनेक्टिंग हियर, कनेक्टिंग देयर, सो मेनी थिंग्स अबाउट दैट सेम श्लोका, वन श्लोका। देन पहुंच गए मुंबई, तो उनके टर्न आने वाला था, महाराज हमसे पूछते थे, और अच्छा कल के प्रवचन में क्या श्लोक है, आपके फेवरेट श्लोक बताओ। मैं सोच रहा था महाराज तो ये सब एक बार ले लिया इस श्लोक में क्लास, और पूरे ट्रेन जर्नी में भी यही बताते रहते थे, तो अभी तो थोड़ा अलग श्लोक हम बोलते हैं महाराज को, तो एक और श्लोक मैंने बोला, महाराज इट्स वेरी नाइस श्लोक। एंड देन अनदर डिवोटी, उन्होंने बोला नहीं महाराज, नो महाराज, यू प्लीज टेक दिस श्लोका ओनली। Yes, that's very nice. And then Maharaj took that same shloka again in that Pandal program also. लेकिन ये इन आश्चर्यजनक बात यह है कि जो पहले द्वारका में 1 घंटे का क्लास दिया, उसमें जो कुछ भी पॉइंट्स उन्होंने बताया, और 10 घंटे के रास्ता में जो कुछ भी उन्होंने पॉइंट्स बताया, और मुंबई के क्लास में जो कुछ भी लिया, वो सब कंप्लीटली अलग अलग, यूनिक, नॉट अ सिंगल पॉइंट वाज रिपीटेड. And how is he say every time he takes this thing, when we think that we need to move on to the next shloka, वो वापस आते थे कि you please come back again, this again, I know there is something more in this shloka still, something more is there, something more is there, ऐसे बोलते रहते थे. And that's how he was digging deeper and deeper and deeper. With one shloka he can do an entire world tour. I know Maharaj, like that only we learned, Prabhu. So what I'm saying is, the more deeper, गहरा जाते हैं ना, we should go deeper and deeper. That is when we can get the real nectar. And don't worry that it is not coming. Actually it is coming. Actually we are experiencing. Atma is experiencing. Mind is coming in between and telling, no, you are not experiencing something, try something else. This Hare Krishna mantra, yes, you are trying for last 15-20 years, try something else, maybe that will give more. No. Same Hare Krishna mantra. Our success is because we are sticking to one Hare Krishna mantra. Many years ago, one of the devotees told in Malaysia, the president, the country's president, उन्होंने बताया अपने पार्लियामेंट में कि there were so many parties, everybody was fighting with each other. आप ये हरे कृष्णा लोगों को देख लो, सिर्फ एक ही कृष्ण को पकड़ के बैठ रहे हैं, एक ही महामंत्र को पकड़ के बैठ रहे हैं, and they are so united, they have nothing, they have no problem, nothing, they are all just happily enjoying and jumping up and down. We people are going with so many different things, so many parties, इतने parties हैं, हमको खुशी नहीं मिलता है. No, we are not getting any happiness at all. तो उनसे सीख लो बोलते थे. Sorry, हरे कृष्ण. तो उन्होंने बोलते थे कि that Malaysian president was telling that please learn from the Hare Krishna people how to be, you catch hold of one thing, that's it, nothing more is needed. We don't have to, whatever else comes we accept it, nothing problem, we go respect, but our only thing is holy names. What is that I think, Hari se bada Hari ka naam, प्रभु से बड़ा प्रभु का नाम, अंत में निकला यह परिणाम, सुमिरो नाम रूप बिन देखे, कौड़ी न लगे दाम, नाम के पीछे बांध आएंगे, आखिर एक दिन श्याम, हरि से बड़ा हरि का नाम. Jaladubat, this is very nice. Jaladubat गजराज पुकारो धक आ गए घनश्याम नामी को चिंतारती है नाम न हो बदनाम. He is worried that his name will be spoiled if I don't come when my devotees are calling me. Like that, nice examples are there from various Rama and Mahabharata. This bhajan, it is very nice bhajan. Like this, हम जो कुछ भी भजन है, चैतन्य चरितामृत में भी बहुत बढ़िया वो संभाष that discussion ईश्वरपुरी और चैतन्य चरित महाप्रभु के बीच में, एंड यमराज और यमदूत के बीच में तो होता है ना अजीमला का प्रश्न, वो सब हम पढ़ते रहते हैं ना तो सब कुछ ठीक हो जाता है. वी डोंट वांट एनीथिंग अदर देन दिस. And this, we don't even want that sinful reactions to be more. Whatever happens, it will be there. I don't have any problem. Just मुझे सिर्फ ये हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, ये जप लेके सिर्फ what is that माया दास उदास, कृष्ण दास बिंदास, माया दास सदा उदास. We are bindas. Who is caring? Everywhere, all over the world, everybody is running around corona. We are busy inside. Of course, some of them are affected, whatever. But then, by and large, devotees are not that much affected. कल एक प्रभु जी वृंदावन से बोल रहे थे एक बात में, प्रभु जी ये सब कोरोना है ना, ये सब big this thing, don't worry, I will tell you. प्रभु जी don't worry, whatever you put the vaccine also, it's no problem. You don't put the vaccine also, no problem, because our vaccine is Krishna vaccine. Naam is the the Maha Mantra is our only thing. All others we'll put for our sake, whatever others are telling. We don't want to bypass the rules, and then somebody takes our example and goes and tells, hey, he told that you are not. No. It's just any other injection is there, put it also. I was telling one devotee, Prabhu ji, कोरोना भक्तों को कोरोना भी कुछ नहीं कर सकता, वैक्सीन भी कुछ नहीं कर सकता. कुछ लोग बोलते हैं मैं वैक्सीन ले लिया, इधर मैं मैं हाथ में उठा नहीं पाता, लाइक आई गॉट फीवर 1 day 2 day, डजंट मैटर, यू चैट मोर. तो जो कुछ भी हमको वी गेट सम परिस्थिति आता है ना प्रभु जी, हर परिस्थिति हमको और भी भक्ति करने के लिए एक और मौका है बस. दैट इज ऑल वी शुड सी. एंड डोंट वरी, आई एम नॉट बिकमिंग इनोसेंट, दैट इज ऑल्सो नॉट नीडेड. Okay, somebody is more innocent, I am not innocent, it's okay. Krishna has place for everybody. The more I chant, the more I can become innocent, the more I can become humble. And when actually Prabhu, when we are humble, we don't have to worry about anything. When we are tolerant, nothing, don't worry. That is how our life must be. Even while tolerating, we should be happily tolerating. If I am tolerating 25 times, doing the same thing. I am tolerating 150 times, he is doing the same thing. तो मैं याद रखता हूँ, हर बार. He has done those much. Just forget about it. The only solution is just divert yourself to Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita chanting. That is our BBC. हमारे BBC है Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam chanting या चरितामृत, चैतन्य चरितामृत, बस. ओके प्रभु, हरे कृष्णा. जय ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भागवतम की जय, श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय, श्रील गुरुदेव गौर प्रेमानंदी. थैंक यू प्रभु जी. Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Prabhuji. Whatever I yeah, so that's such a nice shloka. Yeah. Prabhuji, this bag, I'll just put this.